Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be washing my makeup brushes, and you guys are going to get to enjoy this lovely moment. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing I did was I took my wash bag, which just means that a bag full of dirty brushes, and I took everything that I had in there out. I had my metal palette and spatula. I had my washing dish. I have the Dawn soap, and I just kind of get it all together. That is a cleaning sponge. I use it to if I'm using like the same brush for shadows, I like to wipe off any extra product from a different color so my colors don't mix in my palette and the colors don't mash together on my client's or model's face. I get that nice and clean. And then what I do is I take my foundation brush or any brushes that I use for foundation, which in this case it's literally just this one, and I clean that one first just because it always has the most product in it. I like to pinch my brushes to make sure I'm getting everything even from the middle of the brush. And yes, I get that I have a wash dish that has grooves at the bottom, but sometimes just having soap in the brush and like letting it move around without the water gets a lot of the makeup out of there. And then I love to like squeeze the extra water. The brush does still have more foundation in it, so I put it to the side. It also is sitting with a little bit of soap in it. You'll see at the end that it actually takes out that brown. But I just go ahead and I repeat the process for all of my brushes. I kind of like to do the small brushes all together versus the big ones. But yeah, this one I just wanted to stop and show you guys kind of what it looks like before, during, and after, which is why I slowed down the video just a bit. Brushes like this, I also love for them to keep their shape, so I pinch them a lot and I shape my brushes back while they're wet. And again, I'm using the technique of putting soap in the brush and wiping it back and forth on my hand. I don't really know how other people do it, but to me this helps out a lot. Just that circular motion, it gets in the middle, I make sure there's none. I'm pinching and rinsing to make sure there's no soap inside my brush. And then here's the final result for that. Also, the brushes do get dirty around the like metal part and the brush handle just because they're in that bag. And they're touching other brushes that have foundation or maybe they have color, so you always want to get those as well. This is just me speeding back up the video, showing you guys kind of like how I wash them. That eyebrow brush, I put soap on it and I just rub it between my fingers. Again, just showing you guys kind of what it looks like. And I do dump my water pretty frequently just because the water gets really dirty, and sometimes you'll take a brush that's not that dirty and you'll rub it at the bottom of like a dirty water and it will pick up all of the foundation and all of the gunk that was on other brushes. So it's nice to, add more soap and get clean water in that as well. On this brush, I'm just showing you guys the thing I was talking about earlier with foundation being on the handle. That I literally just put soap in between two fingers and rub until it's all gone. And yeah, this is just me doing that same process to all my brushes. I'm gonna let you guys watch this, and then I do something with the palette at the end, which I really want to show you guys. With that said, I'm just gonna go ahead and skip in 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, I am back. This is me going back to that foundation brush, showing you guys how clean I actually got that. But now I'm going to do the spatula and the palette. This one I literally just put soap directly on it and I rub it between my fingers. And I try not to use sponges, unless they are like brand new straight out the package. This right here, I'm showing you guys that like my makeup doesn't come off. It's very waterproof. Okay, if it's waterproof on this palette, it's waterproof on your face. Um, but I was just showing you guys that, and then I went ahead and showed you guys how soap really does help. I also want you guys to note that every little part that I touched with my finger that had foundation on it transferred over. So I went ahead and I like literally washed the foundation off my hands and then finished rubbing the foundation and whatever else was on my palette off. And it gets super duper clean, like brand new, fresh out the pack. And that is it. I go ahead and I rinse and wash out my bowl and I leave everything to dry. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's all done and I'll see you next time.